Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully today we get some good progress in. Let me get the YouTube. Gotta get on YouTube so I can see any kind of comments anybody's making. Doesn't show I'm live just yet. Let me see what we were doing last. Kill player's damage. Hit for passive. Pretty sure we finished that. Display screen, open player, enemy parent. And we could just get rid of these. Alright, let's see what's next. Couple of, we have about a 1 week left, so we got today and about 1 week worth of changing art, updating the game a little bit, and we're going to put it up on Steam. It's not going to be ready, but it'll be in the submission for putting it up on Steam. So we're just getting them ready. Then it'll be able to be on the storefront once it's tested, and then after 2 weeks of having it wish list able, then we can release the game. So it'll be about a month from now since the game's going to be out, but for right now, let me see what else is there that I need to do now before I can put the game up. I think it's really just art, so today's going to be the last day of coding. After that, it's all going to be art. Update the other classes to be more unique rather than just simply a +1. Right, the nodes were going to be crazy. Boss, I could do a boss another time. Rehaul the upgrade nodes. Add more nodes. For new game button, are you sure whenever you click on the button? Yeah. Refresh this. Let me see if there's yeah, I can go to the live now. Thank goodness. Not now. We go here. Pause that. There we go. Honestly, the game's pretty much done. We just need to update the nodes, add in a boss, a whole bunch of little features like bug fixing, polish. but for the most part, it's good to go. I just need to redo the art. Even then, I bet I can change it without any kind of review. So I'll see if I can post it like today for submission, for review. For now, let me just do a couple of bug fixes, I guess, just for some funsies for the weekend. So I have a save system that can take in pretty much any variable and save it. Takes it in through a string, I believe. I just gotta find it. That might be it. No. No. Maybe it's in save stuff, save controller. Yes. Looks like it's fine. It should be able to work, actually. I guess I'll test it. Which makes sense. I think I've already been doing that. I think I just got confused. So let me just change like the knight's thing. HP, okay, perfect example. Too much damage for the knight, from the knight. The knight has too much HP, excuse me, holy shit. Yep. Now if I bring it back down to 7 and I run it, it updates because it's not being saved, which is good. Hey, there we go. So it's great. It's exactly what we want. So it really wasn't fixed, it was just not correct. Upgrade nodes. Let's do a are you sure pop-up confirmation. Doesn't sound fun, but it's whatever. I'll stream for 40 more minutes. So, display screen, main menu. Here's the buttons. Here's our switch asterisk. If you're clicking on new game, let's press new game ever. So if it's false, it'll be just this. If you've okay, so actually reverse that. If it's true, then what I want to do instead is actually make this button script to a different one. One that will run this eventually, but I need to create a pop-up. How do I want to create the pop-up though? How did I do for the end screen? Final zone, death screen. If it's turned on, don't do this. Okay. I guess we could do that. Button. Pop up. Buttons. Confirmation pop-up. Well, is confirmation pop up? Invisible, how about that? We'll make that into a global variable. This could go down a slippery slope. I gotta stop eating these. Already have like cupcakes. I can create objects but maybe just for now I could just slap something together. So this will run whenever you click on new game. It'll run this code, which will assign this, so that way the other ones don't become like hoverable and clickable and all that. I could pass in some buttons as to what they do whenever they're created and what they run. I need to create a new one then. CR button script confirm new game. And let me change the name of this one. We'll just do SCR create pop-up buttons. And what the pop-up buttons do is it'll take in I guess an infinite number, but it'll be a what, string or a button name and button array. Function array. There we go. Now I gotta see how many actual buttons you're making here. That's gonna be true number. Let me see. Not this. Then also, what about the text up at the top? How do I want them to look? Let me go to Pinterest and kind of see pop-up confirmation game UI. That doesn't tell me shit. I do need a backing text. Backing text, this one will be are you sure you want to start over? Then it'll be yes. Why is it so fucking laggy? Yo, what is this? And then this function array will be, let's see, what do you want it to do? Well, this one's easy. It'll just be this right here. Script that new game, my boy. And then after that, it'll be no. And this one will be essentially just close confirmation, close pop-up buttons. Yeah. CR, close pop-up buttons. Actually, you could just do instance destroy and there it is. So this needs to change. We need to do backing name. Oops. So I'm trying to find this one bit of code that I've done before to find the real number of arguments. Right here. Total army instance will be this. Yeah, short and sweet, easy peasy. I don't think I can make that into a script because that script would use this argument count, not that argument count. But I could pass in, I guess, this number and this array, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, and at that point, it would just be a whole bunch. Anyway. We're going to copy. And we're going to paste in here. I can watch for a bit. Sweet. Welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Good seeing you. I'm pretty low energy right now, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Turned down this fan too. It was cold. It was hot earlier. I'm not feeling too great either. I've been eating a lot of snacks. I got into these, and then earlier I got into these. I had 2 muffins and 2 cupcakes and a cookie. Too much. What have I done? And I started thinking about, of course, you talk more than when I do my life. I think they would be better whenever they're cold, but they're kind of warm, so they're a little bit extra gooey. But they're pretty good. In fact, I had to take them away because otherwise I was going to eat them all. So I had to hold up. What we're doing right now is I'm making some pop-up buttons. So, let me see here. This might break because of this. Let me do that. So these, it won't work yet. So keep that in mind. But we're trying to make some pop-up buttons. Yeah, game on. So whenever you hit new game, oh nuts. That's great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Change the name of it. That's why. Gotta try them. Heck yeah, they're not bad. Okay, so I have saved data. You can go to continue. There's all this stuff, right? This is my character. But we go to the main menu and we hit new game. It's gonna immediately erase your data. Okay, yeah. Well, it's not done yet. Let me do this. Now it should immediately. Okay, so. It normally immediately erases your data like this, and then you hit continue. You're already on your way. This is a brand new character. But what if you accidentally, you were just like, yeah, here's my character, blah blah blah. Somebody was like, click, it's done. I clicked the wrong one. Even there, I think it's changed it. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I'm wanting to give a little bit of a buffer, so whenever you click on new game, it'll pop up, are you sure about that? You click yes or no. No cancels it. Yes goes through with the continue. So, we're making that code right now. I'm doing it a little bit crazy, but yeah, what I'm doing is this script will create, create the buttons, but this button script will actually create the buttons, but it's like, which buttons are you creating here? I'm just setting it up. I could have done this over there, but I think this is a little cleaner. I don't know. So I'm still in the process of making this script. Here's how I want it though, is you have some text, some like backing text, like this. Normally there's like a box, but anyway, so this one will be like, are you sure? You sure about that? You sure about that? And then there'll be a yes, no. That's what I want to happen. So we're in the process. We're getting there. This thing needs to be global. Let's go ahead and set that. Can pretty much be anywhere. Let me just slap it in. Global var. GameMaker doesn't like you doing global vars like this anymore, but I still do it. How they want you to is do global dot. Maybe you spell it correctly. Like that. But I think this is kind of ugly. And with the color change, it's super obvious what's what. However, if you are not coding it in GameMaker's IDE, it may not pick up that this is a global, because it is using its own language. So for any modders out there, they may not realize that this is a global variable. And I think that's the reason why they changed it, why they don't want that anymore. But I don't give a fuck. So now we know how many current arguments there are, total arguments, correct ones. The reason is because what if you have, instead of yes and no, what if you only have yes? So one confirmation deal, I don't know. What if you have 3 buttons, 3 options to choose from? I don't know. So this way, it allows you to kind of know. 1, you're going to have this. 2, you're going to have these. So if you have total arguments of 3, let me do total buttons. It's going to be this minus 1. Div 2, because there's 2 parameters for every button. So if this was 3, it's now 2. Div 2 is 1. If you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you had 5 in here, it'd be minus 1's 4, div 2's 2. 2 buttons. So then, are we creating this in the center, I wonder? Man, this is such a pain in the ass. Can I do this? Oh, shit. No. I is less than total buttons. I plus equals 1. The normal for loop. And let's say, since there's 2 or whatever, it's going to be doing these each. Button position. Now, we may not want to assume where the position is, so maybe we want to actually locate that. what we'll do is have a total parameters till repeatable. Params. And we'll do 3, I guess. So now let's also include X and Y. Go for another 9 minutes, then I'm going to take a little break. Haven't done much today, but golly. So with our position, we're talking this is XY. How large should this be with the height? The height should probably be about the same every time. But the width is going to be determined based on how many the width of everything is going to be. And so we'll do backing width is equal to I'm just going to put 100 for now. Who cares? Thank you. Backing height. I'm going to see if Esther wants to play some games. Or somebody, I don't know. Let's say the height is 100. So the height's total is 100. You know, we'll just kind of guesstimate around here, 75% or so. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing pretty much all day. Is gonna be X, and we'll just say plus, you know, 10 or whatever. Let's do the same here. Y. We're gonna do height times 0.75. Rounded, of course, and you want to round your final X and Y generally. And the reason is because if you do it on like a half pixel or some kind of decimal, you might get sometimes it's off by that 1 pixel. It may not make much of a difference if you're doing big graphics, big pixel graphics, high resolution. But if it's a small amount, it may not draw that 1 pixel. Now 1 pixel is a good chunk of the sprite. So you want to make sure that you're on the grid. And you can have the rounding, or you can have the float. Keep that float. But whenever you finally draw like this, round the number. So you're not changing the actual X, you're just changing where it's being drawn. You dig? Finally over here, I'm going to say S. Button position X is going to be and since we have a varying width of the button backing, although it could be the same, so generally it's going to be yes or no. I mean, we could just say they're all the same, fuck them. Button width. And then we'll say 300. Some mad jelly? Shit. I appreciate you. Hey, can you see the hearts? Or can you see maybe these? Some smileys? Button starting position. Yeah? Okay, cool. I was wondering what that was. I'm surprised it doesn't do it like anywhere on the screen. Instead, it's only showing like right in this position or something. There are little things where I can. The heart's in the fucking way. I can't read what you said. Where I can do something button. Where I can click the button maybe? Oh, it's like it's on the button. I thought that was me doing that. Nice. So this button position is going to be equal to the starting button position plus we're going to do total button width. Button width. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because we have it it's set, I can just do it like this. We need a button padding as well. Button padding. This is the space between the different buttons. So we'll do this starting location plus button width plus button padding I times that. Like they're popping up above the, and I'm assuming you're talking about the heart button. We're just about at 8 o'clock, but I do want to try and get this pop-up button finished. These will be the same anyway. Bam, bam. Button width is going to be button width. Same thing with button height. text is going to be this button text. It should be argument this plus I. Times, and we need a total P double param. I'm just gonna put params. It's equal to 2. Might as well do it up here. No magic numbers, and in this one, this button function, I guess it's going to be equal to same spiel here, but plus 1. Text and array. Let's name it array. I like to name those things, kind of like TypeScript. Can be clicked is true, and I've forgotten what the hell button number means, so oh, you know what, I think that's for some code over there, so this one's 0 and the next one will be 1. Actually, we need to do I. There you go. So now it'll be 0 and then 1. So there you go. And here's another problem. This is to draw it, and I need to create it. That won't take too long though. What I'll do is create an object utility pop up buttons. This thing will do its drawing. Where the hell it's at. Bought the acrylic pens. Bought the acrylic pens and my color pencils so I can color and relax. But I gotta make more stuff for my lives too. Just focus on relaxing, cutie. You'll be able to post something to be like, hey, here's what I did on the weekend. I don't know. I'll tell you what though. I say we sneak in a game here. It's a good idea. I don't know which one you're talking about, but I think they're both good ideas. So, we definitely sneak in a game in. I'm getting sleepy. Should I do stadium? Ooh, okay. I'll wait for you. How the fuck do I... Alright, well, I think with that, I'll just go ahead and call it now. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Take care. Save your work.